shows, the most creative creatives, in the industry doing their thing, so to speak. So please send us messages, be a part of the show, be a part of the conversation. That is the most important thing for us, apart from what we talk about. You guys are the most important at MX24GH on every single platform. And add the hashtag MX Live. It makes it easier to find your stuff, to stay interactive, and that's what it's about, because we can't do the show without you. Now, apart from just doing the show, we want you to make some money, to win, because we're nice people here. I'm like the nicest guy around. So we want to know, are you cool on clay? Are you the greatest on grass, the hero of the hardcore? Which one of these do you find your power, so to speak? Very, very simple. All you have to do is enter Betway's Battle of the Surfaces promotion, and you could win, listen, a share of over 140,000 Ghana cedis in cash and daily free bet prizes. Simply register your champion, pick an opponent, and bet on any tennis Grand Slam tournament to qualify. So are you ready to be the next Grand Slam champion from the comfort of your home, your car, anywhere, very, very simple stuff. All you have to do is enter today at betway.com.gh. That is betway.com.gh. Remember, terms and conditions apply. It's registered by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. And most importantly, no under 18. So you have to be the 18 or above. Gaming license number is GCSB22K2550G. So once again, thank you so much for being a part of this show. And we're going to go for a quick commercial break. And when we get back, I'm going to introduce today's pundit. Stay tuned in. And just like that, we're back once again at MX24GH on every single platform, and at the hashtag MX Live. Send me messages at JasonEL_A. Easier to find your stuff. DM us. Tell us anything. What are you doing this weekend? How's your week been? What are your plans in terms of December? Because here we've been discussing, again, ideas. The artists, what they're going to be doing. What are your expectations, for this December most? And I'm going to keep on asking this until December is actually here. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Straight to it, I have my pundits in the studio. How you doing, my guys?
Well, cool.
You cool?
Yeah.
You sure?
No.
Has the week been good?
Yeah.
Okay,
good.
Kindly introduce yourself.
Okay, so I'm Prudent. I'm the host of MX Chat on MX24 TV, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Nice.
Every Saturday afternoon, we count down the biggest songs in the country.
Nice.
And also on Saturday, 8 p.m. with Oforiwa and Miss Austin, we give you MX Beat,
Nice.
one of Ghana's favorite evening show on television.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you love it. Of course, and then Free Your Mind.
Yeah.
That's my favorite of all the shows because I get to ask people to share their opinion.
Charlie, I said I'm going to go on one of these Free Your Mind sessions.
You lied to me. Like,
No,
that was like April.
I never gave. Okay. In my defense, I never gave a date.
Campus will resume next week. So when are you available?
When after campus resumes.
Okay.
See what I did there? We're gonna go.
So yeah, Free Your Mind on MX24 TV every 5 p.m. on a Friday.
Yeah.
We drop a new episode, and this Friday
nice.
be on the lookout because we're dropping a new episode. And I cover every lifestyle entertainment.
How per the things you've spoken about with like students and everyone on campus, did you expect some of the answers you've been getting?
Some of the answers are quite shocking, but then that's students and that are young people. Young people are always adventurous.
Would you remember the weirdest thing you've heard? The question and answer very quickly.
Oh, okay. So a quick one. I asked someone, why do people cheat in relationship? And it's like, people cheat. Guys cheat because guys are dogs.
A guy said this.
A lady said that.
A lady said
and she happens to be a fan of you.
Oh, Jason. No, like that.
Yeah. She was like,
so maybe.
She was like, guys just cheat because guys are just dogs.
Maybe I'm the exception to the rule because to every rule there's an exception.
I was surprised. Like,
I need to
she
find
just said that, and it's worrying. Oh, it's a lot, man. There are a lot of people that. Yeah, it's
my
a lot.
fans are nice people.
And the funny thing also is, the last time I was at Car Technical University, one lady was like, I asked her what's her pet peeve about the opposite sex, and she's like, she hates guys who chew their nails or bite their nails.
Okay.
I'm like, Who does that? Like,
I
it's
mean-
nothing. It's the nature.
Oh,
You sort of like them. What do you think?
My man, please, let's just jump from him straight to you. But shout out to you on everything you're doing, man.
Yeah.
From MX Beats, you know, to the MX Chart Show, to Free Your Mind, to joining me here.
Yeah,
Very, very
yeah.
appreciative. To all the events you're up to, which we're going to get into some more.
Yeah, this weekend is fully packed.
My brother, kindly introduce yourself.
Hi,
man.
Jason. So my name is Nene Odomple, the lead blogger for the 1957. It's one of the leading blogs in Ghana.
Nice, I like that.
Yeah, so
I
you
like
should
that.
just check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and visit our website www.the1957.com. We have
How's it
news
going,
for you.
man? How's the space
So far,
right
so
now?
good. I mean, sometimes I wake up and things are not moving, but I can't stop, you
I
know.
like that.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I like about my pundits and guests is you guys are very honest.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
you just say
I mean,
it as it is, you know, because we can't lie to our people.
Of course, you
You
can't
know?
lie to anybody.
But the good thing
Look
is
at that
that,
rich man.
yeah.
Or rich.
Yeah. a lot of
Yo,
people,
you
yeah.
got my number. I ain't received no money this week. Send me something. So, as the show's ending, I'm going to get into your plans for the weekend, but we have to carry on with today's topics, of course. Please send us some messages at MX24GH on every single platform. Good news, 2022 BT Awards is coming straight off the bat. How do you feel about this, man?
Ghana is not there, so it's not really a good
Oh,
news for
come
some of
on.
us.
What?
Yeah,
For the
we-
culture.
No, we are excited about Nigerians getting in there, but then, you know, we also think our artists are doing well, and for that matter, they have to be nominated. And for over how many years now that we haven't received a nomination, we are not excited. We are just going to be sitting back and just be watching. That's not Ghana. That's not Ghana's
It's
place.
heartbreaking to you're
Yeah.
not excited. I get what you're saying.
Ghana is
that we
always
want
supposed to be with
Ghanaians
the
in there.
winners or on top, and for the first and for some time now, it looks like the music thing is not really working out for us in terms of getting the recognition outside the shores of Ghana.
Wow, that's deep.
Yeah, it is. It is. Look, you know, mobile awards and other international awards can promise getting nominations here and there, but not picking it up. It's a problem. There are a lot of award schemes internationally recognized that we may get a nomination and not pick it. And a BET is something that we are supposed to be getting every year. And it looks like Nigerians always get the nominations, and they always end up winning one way or the other.
Okay, I'll come back to you.
So
bro.
yeah.
Jason, I mean,
Leave Blogger, what
I
do you
also
think,
think that we're doing our best. Like, I mean, our musicians are doing well. New songs coming up. We get the world.
Prudent disagrees.
You
We'll come back to
disagree?
you.
Our musicians are not
He
doing
did-
well.
he
So I
was
think
agreed.
that there's complacency with our artists, some of our artists.
Okay.
There are people who are working very well. I
gonna,
can mention one person who's working very
Let's
well.
go.
Stoneboy. Yes.
oh yeah, I mean that's
It's obvious.
fact.
Everybody in Ghana
That's
knows how
fact.
Stoneboy is
That's fact.
hardworking. I don't want to mention
But it
them,
doesn't
I'm
mean
talking about-
others aren't hardworking. That's the thing.
No, others are also hardworking, but I'm saying
No?
some people are complacent, and that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
It's
so we'll
this.
get back to that
Charlie,
again.
yes, I'm with Sao. It's the branding, Jason.
So you think?
Oh, listen.
Wait, you think we're working hard,
We are working
but we're not
hard,
branding
Jason.
ourselves? And
You see,
let-
Jason,
wait.
I also think that I also think that for us to get certain recognitions, we need our people in there. It shouldn't be only the musicians in there or the musicians doing everything.
Very
some of the guys
interesting,
on
right?
some of the guys on Twitter, Nigerian musicians and everybody getting certain recognitions, getting some verifications on social media, etc. It's because they have Nigerians in there.
You know something? But when you say we need
true.
our guys in there, and
I
I've
don't mean
said-
I don't mean that musicians. So
Yeah, I get what you're
Yeah.
saying. And I've always said on this show, it's about being honest, even with ourselves. When you say we need our guys in there, that's us.
Yeah.
That's you guys.
Of course.
That's the pundit. That's the blogger. That's the fan. That's the audience. Because yesterday, we spoke about Sarkodie's interview in South Africa, you know, when he was saying that his fans were so aggressive and he was appreciated for that. That's why he won his first BET. So when you say we all have to some extent, you know, take responsibility for how we're doing, not just the artists.
Yeah.
So that means if Prudent is sitting here on national TV and he's saying per what he's seen behind the scenes, our artists are complacent.
Some of them.
Some of them. But if a majority is complacent, that's where the problem is.
Yes.
Isn't the media complacent?
You know, Jason,
I mean, we have to take responsibility for these
you
things.
know, Jason, it's true. Sometimes some of the media houses, you know, they are complacent in terms of even projecting some of the things our artists are doing. Maysby had a private album listening station. How many media houses are talking about
how many
it?
media houses did she invite?
No, I'm coming. We'll talk about that one too on the side of the artists. But Jason spoke about the fact that the media people are also not.
But
then
when
I'm
you want
saying-
to apportion the blame, you should.
Oh
also-
no! For me, I believe it's hand in hand, and I believe that we have to.
So if
work
it's
as a
hand
team.
in hand, that means
yeah. But then
there's-
I'm saying that if Miss V didn't invite a lot of people, didn't invite the media, then Miss V didn't do all that. But I'm saying with regards to people who were invited who didn't show up,
Did MX24 rep?
we couldn't get an invitation. That's why we couldn't go. But I'm saying that
I think argument's done. Jason,
yes,
we have
no, I'm
to
just saying
answer
there are
us.
people who were invited also who couldn't make it.
So you see,
and afterwards, listen, and afterwards, Miss B is having an event on Saturday, and we are going to whether he's invited us or not. Some of the things you may not know. It also happens like that. But I'm saying that it gets to a level that you don't need the invitation. You have to get there. And I'm not going to blame. Everybody has his own thing.
You just say you don't need the invitation, you need to show up. But I also think the musician to sometimes put value on us. I mean, I've always said this.
It's true, that one is it.
You are doing this, MX24 does entertainment Monday to Friday. You didn't invite them. Who am I inviting? You're on TV every day, Friday, Monday, 3 to 4 p.m. discussing entertainment, purely entertainment, not politics, nothing, entertainment. And Miss V is doing something related to her music, and she thinks she can't invite you, or she doesn't invite you. Which media house does she watch? If she's an entertainment person, where does she listen to at this time of the day?
I get what you're saying, and I'm hearing you, but per what he's saying, let's look at it this way. Yeah. Let's say the BET Awards, right? Prudent wasn't invited, and I'm just using him as an example, just because or anybody else. Prudent can still go.
Yeah.
So if let's say Prudent doesn't go, or I don't go, or you don't go, because our artists weren't nominated, isn't that on us? And that's what I want us to get, because again, it's not a good thing to see that our artists are not nominated at the 2022 BET Awards. Our artists are not performing. You know, that is to our disadvantage. You know, as an industry, you know, as a group of people, as creatives, looking at where we want to be. And that's what we've been discussing, drumming on the show. What stops us from going? Because back in the day, artists would say, Charlie, I will go do show for America. No media house will show up. Nobody will come help me. Because, and we've heard artists say this, because probably I couldn't pay them. So, again, isn't it both parties' fault? And you guys are saying that, for example, Miss V, isn't here as example. I'm sure you guys don't know who was invited, who wasn't invited, who
but
went
there were
on their
other
own
media houses
accord.
available there. So
Exactly. So again, if
for
we're
me,
not
we didn't
nominated
get
at
an
the BET
invitation.
Awards, isn't it everyone's fault?
So JC, for me, I think I'm not really going to blame. Personally, when it comes to projecting artists and all that, and putting out content about musicians, I see beyond an invitation. That's the thing. Some of these things, you don't need an invite before you get there. You know, Miss V is doing an event. There has been a lot of events that Miss V have done. I was invited MX24 to. Probably it's an oversight or something. I'm not really saying, I'm not speaking for her. But maybe something didn't work out well. For me, on Saturday, Miss V is having an album launch party. He's having a concert.
Whether you're invited or not, you're going.
You go there, we'll support. And then I'll put it to her. I said, Miss V, you had a private listening session. You didn't invite MX24. Why?
We're going to actually have that conversation Monday.
You know, right?
Monday, we're going to ask him how it went.
For it.
I'll do that. You know me. I'm going to ask her. So for me, I think that is also necessary. He spoke about the fact that we don't have people in somewhere, somehow, in international media platforms and promotional deals that can push and plug our artists. I think
that's up to the artist more so.
Yeah, but Jason, I think right now that thing doesn't. Stone Boy's song is on the top 5 songs on BBC One Extra, right? Number 1 is Therapy. Who is the host of the show? Is our very own Nigerian brother. Why did he put Stone Boy there? Because the song is good. The promotions are being done well. Some of these things, not about you have Maninotti at Capital Extra, or you have Adesoa at BBC, or you have somebody you know somewhere. Some of these things, it goes beyond you knowing somebody. I think we have to move beyond the fact that we should get people affiliation somewhere before. Do the constant promotion and let the content be good. Look at Stone Boy's song. Look at the producers who worked on it. Grammy Award winning producers. Look at the kind of video that was shot. Look at the kind of record label now Stone Boy is under. You understand? So I think sometimes it's beyond. Although you might need that, you might need some plugins here and there. It gets to a stage where now it's up to the content. Now they have to look at it. For the first time in a while, we had Touch It, making it to the Afrobeat chart on BBC Extra. I don't know if you remember. Kiddies Touch It. It's all about connection. It's all about the good content. It's all about the right promotions with TikTok and all these places. So for me, I think moving forward, our artists can win the Grammys, can win the BET, but then also the complacency must stop. Even when they're doing very well, we shouldn't even.
Okay, let me ask you guys this. Do you think, before we get to our next story from both of you, do you think us not trying to be very consistent, right? And to the viewers, I want to ask you guys this. Do you think us not being nominated, right, at the 2022 BET Awards, with how big Ghana is now, with how well our artists are doing, Beyonce collaborating with Ghanaian artists, an example, and Ghanaian producers, us not being nominated at the 2022 BET Awards is a step back from Prudent? Do you think it is, or it's not?
Step back.
in terms of where we're trying to be, looking at where we are now, because it's like a platform. We have to accept it.
I think.
Do you think there's a step back for the industry, for the artists? Yes or no?
No, I don't think it's a step back. I think it's a wake up call.
Nice.
It's a wake up call for all the artists here to see that people are not really like our works are not getting there.
What do you think?
I don't think it is. I mean, we are doing our best. We can only stop. We can only continue doing our best. If there are certain things we are not doing well, we should try and do them well.
You know, yesterday when you were calling me,
Yeah,
I was on the phone with one of Ghana's presenters on BBC. Do you know why he called me? He called me to clarify on some of the things that these TikTokers have been talking about, them being the sole people to push music. And he wants to talk to one of the TikTokers who is championing it. You know, it took me like 3 to 4 hours just for her to reply my text back. Just trying to get an interview on BBC. you understand? Some of these things some of the things, we don't have to be here and say they are doing well. Some of them, like you said, the branding. They think everything is about branding, that when someone texts you, they have to take about 2 to 3 hours before they reply you. I don't know.
I mean, if you want to speak to an artist or something, it shouldn't be speaking to the artist directly.
I'm saying even the management and everything was
okay. So with what you're saying, I'm just going to jump straight into our TikTok story because we've been talking about TikTok and social media. And Famia said his music is bigger than TikTok. You know, and this was very interesting to me because I don't think it's about. For me, when I hear stories like this, I don't think it's about arguing who is better, who has a bigger platform all the time. I think it's about how do we channel through ourselves what we're pushing out there, because TikTok is a job for somebody now. We have to accept this. You know, music is somebody's job. You know, again, how do we find the connect, you know, the synchronicity in what we're doing? So it's been very interesting because, you know, TikTok star, I think Asantwa, right, if I'm not mistaken, she said, you know, your song can't blow without
but you know,
and it caused a stir and everything.
The first time she said that in an interview I had with her. Yes,
Crazy.
I granted her interview with her at the Ghana Music Awards France, where she spoke about the fact that they are like the salt in the soup. Without them, nothing is working.
Okay, so this
Before
is what
she went further to
and
say,
it's interesting because it started like this and now it's brewing into a big thing, right? So this is what Famia said. I think with bloggers I am Felix. Big up, say. He said, I've used viral videos to promote my song since 2019. I usually record my videos in my car. Sometimes it goes viral, other times it doesn't. I am saying it today, my music is not for TikTok, and also I wouldn't say TikTok is the only platform that can make my song big. My music, he said, is bigger than TikTok. Loud music doesn't make a good song. Very, very interesting, which we spoke about in terms of longevity, in terms of oversaturation of music in the market, and all of these things. He said, I am not a musician, I cannot sing. I can't even feature. So if I'm talking about promotion, I am not saying you are not a good musician. I think this is what Asantewa was saying. I'm not saying you're not a good as a musician because people have known songs without the app. When the TikTok come, you can go back and play the video again. It wasn't intentional to hurt anybody's feelings, Asantewa said. So that was Asantewa, and that was Famia. And I mean, based off what you were saying, like, you know, getting our songs out there and all of this in TikTok, and us taking advantage of social media, you know, someone like Famia saying, yo, TikTok is not the only platform for my music to get out there. My music was doing its thing before TikTok became this big. What's your take on this, man?
Bro, me, I think, you know, Famia is one artist, you know, he's the reigning songwriter of the year at the Just Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. Yeah. And his style of music is quite different from the regular TikTok challenges that we see where people are dancing to a song or there's a dance challenge to it. So for me, I think TikTok is also an avenue for you to promote your music. But probably he is seeing from where he sits. He thinks he doesn't necessarily need that TikTok kind of vibe and promotion. But then also I think it's the new wave. A lot of people are there. If it adds to the promotion, why not? So for me, I think I'm not too sure, and then I can't really side with him. You understand? Because look, Jason, if you promote your music on different platforms and there's another platform for you to promote your music, why not? You have to utilize the opportunity to as well. So for me, I think I can't really support him in this particular
wait. Yeah. I don't know why we're taking this whole thing like, say, a World Cup. You see, TikTok came, it has helped people. And I've sat on platforms and said that bloggers are the new age. I even said it. I've said it here before. And so Asanta is just promoting her craft. Yeah. So if someone sits on TV and says your song can't blow without me, and you think your song can blow without her, go ahead and promote your song. Okay, I'm not saying songs can't blow without TikTok, but she's doing that because she wants you to bring the song to her to promote. You're not going to promote the song for free. She's going to take money. So if you think you have a song,
don't you feel like maybe some artists feel like their craft is being downplayed or downgraded?
Downplayed, Sessing. Your craft.
Because if they didn't feel like that, artists wouldn't be saying these things.
Yeah.
No, I think
it's gotten to the point where we even
discussed
it, and we're like, now it seems like even artists are taking money to social media and TikTok stars than investing in music videos, even though TikTok, I believe, is a form of plugging your music.
Yeah.
But the thing is, as let me say, emotional as people are getting, as you're saying about this, guys, if there's no synchronicity again in our industry, how do we get to want to be? If there's a big disconnect, how do we get there to the BET Awards?
The whole thing is that there is a war sort of against TikTok right now. Do you guys realize that when you post any video on Instagram, it goes to Reel? Have you noticed?
Yeah, you can select that option.
No,
right?
no. Now, like when you update your Instagram now, and any video you post will go to Reels straight.
Okay.
Yeah.
It goes to Reels.
Like any video goes to Reels, so it turns to a Reel post, like a Reel post. So it's a war sort of against TikTok, and Instagram, Facebook is trying to challenge TikTok with their Reel because they brought Reel because TikTok was doing well with their kind of videos. Okay, so everybody is just trying to fight against this TikTok thing, and TikTok is the new age. Take it or leave it. They are getting numbers. I post videos and I'm getting 200K. When I tell like somebody that will bring your ad, let me put it on there. Or they be bamenya misika. So the girl is just promoting herself. Let's stop
but TikTok
this.
is a cool app.
Let's stop this
I'm actually
and
enjoying
this
it.
plenty talk about.
But you see,
it.
the thing is, and again, I get this, but if someone is saying that I am good at this, because I am good at this, if you don't have me, you won't be successful.
It's a marketing strategy. It's a marketing strategy.
Yeah, it's trying to get people
Of
to
course,
talk about
because
it,
I just
bring
told you
their
that when you
work
bring
to
the song to me to promote,
Yeah.
I'm going to take money. She
And I
sat
think
somewhere
they
and said
take
they
a
are
lot.
taking $300,000 for a promotion, which I don't believe because I think that's for the fans. That figure they mentioned is
Which
for
one?
the
Which
fans. As Antonio Manager said, they take like $300K dollars to promote a song.
So last me pay that money.
I don't know. So I'm just saying that that amount they mentioned is for the fans.
Okay, so why do you think the creatives are so emotional about this?
Maybe they think these girls are getting more money, but
Yeah, they're getting
But there's no problem with someone making
Of
money.
course,
Like,
so,
you know,
stop
for
being
for that
emotional
aspect,
about
but
this.
if you're not doing anything illegal, I don't think there's a problem.
course.
But Jason, there's a lot of money. You know, artists when they're paying money, they have an issue with that all the time. Nobody likes to be paying money all the time.
Charlie.
And that means when you drop a new song, you have to go and pay for them to jump on it and all those things. So I think that's a good reason why.
I'm not cutting you, but this TikTok they helped a lot of songs to blow.
That's
Just
the
talk
truth
about
too.
Last Meet song.
Yeah, last minute.
It's
song.
can
And
I
do you know who did that?
I can say
It was Asantua who did that.
Asantua did it.
Asantua has been like a pillar in
Yeah,
Last Minute's
yeah,
career.
yeah.
Look,
You understand?
Last Minute's song Sika, the remix with Kwame Eugene was Asantua to the extent that if Ghana Music Awards fan, Last Minute Asantua got up from her seat, was on stage dancing.
But the thing
She's paid, she's been paid.
is, if what you're saying is true and it was a marketing strategy, she's very smart because we're sitting here discussing
telling
it,
you,
and artists are responding to it.
BBC
my
wants to interview
BBC
her
friend
about
wants
it.
to interview Asantua. That's what I'm talking about right now. Wants to
Yeah.
interview
Marketing
Asantua.
strategy. She just got all of you talking, and her numbers
And
are
she's-
going up.
yeah, that's-
her numbers
that's
are
what
going
I'm
up.
saying
And the
now.
numbers is the money.
We have to be controversial now.
Oh.
Yeah, Asantua, say something about
Think up to
Prudence.
yourself.
Say something. But
Yeah, I mean,
again,
And she's not even the most followed TikToker in even Ghana.
of course, she's not even the one.
She's not.
She can take over from Ikwa. I think it's Ikwa, right?
Ikea, yes.
Yeah, she can take over because of this.
so the thing is, Kabi Lame, again, our next story, of I think 140 million followers. He's
Yeah.
leading right now.
I'm actually, I like the
I
way-
think he has-
I just like the likes. Over billions
Yeah.
of likes, man.
Charlie.
Like,
TikTok give many views.
But Charlie,
like,
that guy won the CC, it be grace.
maybe favor.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Because
So just
somebody
do
who
this
was-
and get this number. They
He was
have.
disposed from his work.
and I heard, yeah, he lost jobs,
Job and
you know,
all
things
that.
weren't going right. He just started
Like,
posting on TikTok, and now things are moving for him. Why can't we? Is it just like that with every new thing? Do you think to get to a point where people wouldn't be, and I like the way he said this, be as emotional about these things? You
Just
know,
you know
because
something.
again, the thing is, it is here, it is now. You deal with it, you move with the times, or some people would say you get left behind. Again, that doesn't mean you should lose yourself in a trend. You should lose yourself in the fact that because you want to be big, you do things that don't align with your morals. That's not what I'm saying. But the thing is, just like Instagram, just like Facebook, you know, just like WhatsApp, all these things are here and then now people are using them. Companies are paying people just to promote their stuff, you know. Artists get content from social media, TV and everyone. So do we just have to accept this? Do people
No,
just
you
people
have
are,
to,
like
you can't beat them, join them. I think some of the artists, even some of them and the DJs and all these people who complain, they end up going to them when they drop new music, whether you like it or
okay,
not.
so we have a video from Kabilim just in case you don't know him. Check this out. That's what he does. But like, I love the fact that you said that it's grace. You know,
it's
you know,
grace.
as much as you know, when something happens, you're not going to get one behind you. You have to be proud and happy for the young guy.
Yeah, he is. He's doing
Listen, I
well.
was saying something to my friends yesterday that, but for this Instagram, this social media thing, me, I would have been unemployed. And a lot of young people would have been unemployed too.
Yeah,
So,
of course.
at the neighbor tema, if you notice it, if you find
That's
it,
very deep, you know?
cash in. I mean,
Yeah, social media is powerful
of
to let's
course,
make use
it
of
has
it.
employed so many people. Who just,
Look, some
people are
of
buying
these kids on
banks,
social
people are
media,
getting a lot of things.
without that, they
because-
couldn't have entered the university.
Of course.
Some of them are paying their fees. Some of them have been able to rent out of it. They've been able to buy cars from it and all that. If you're sitting down watching us right now, make use of the phone you have and the social media
It's
pages
not
you
about
have.
twerking alone.
Yeah,
Oh goodness.
yeah, of course. Put out,
Oh,
but
yeah,
you know,
listen,
actually,
that's a fact.
I thought bloggers were going to be upset rather with TikTokers because it looked like
How do
Yeah.
bloggers
Oh,
feel?
no, yeah,
That's
you
a good
see-
question.
yeah,
How do
they-
bloggers feel?
You know, first, I'm going to share this. You know, first people come to us with this musician, this song,
And you
new
write
songs,
stuff for them
you
to
write
as well.
about it, like post on your Instagram, but no, they don't come anymore. We're on board. We're just trying to grow our numbers on Instagram, on TikTok too, because
And I've
people,
seen that they are
people,
there.
yeah, we are trying to do it. I'm trying to do. Everybody's trying to do it. You know, when we get a TikTok in addition to our websites and our social media, we will now have.
we'll
an
come
upper
back
hand over
again.
them.
You guys
you
are-
understand?
But then
So we
before
ain't giving
go
up
reach,
yet.
Go hard though.
We are called who's Rana?
So right now, how many followers do you have on TikTok?
Charlie, I can't mention. I'm shy.
Oh, why are you shy?
I'm shy. Oh, Charlie.
Shy.
Charlie,
They
one
don't follow
follower
me.
is a blessing.
Guys,
That's one
Charlie,
human
listen,
being,
don't follow me
man.
on TikTok, the 1957.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah, followers on
But I
TikTok.
think even with everything that's going on in the midst of all of this, don't get lost in it. That's why, and I've discussed
Yeah,
this with
of
you,
course.
man.
You always say
Don't
that.
get lost in it. Let's just slide this in the mental health issues.
Yeah, don't
you
get too excited.
Don't get too
Don't
excited.
get too sad.
Don't
Always
get too
be in the
sad.
middle.
Always stay in the middle. That's what I always say. Don't lose yourself.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
people go into debt
Yeah.
because of these things.
Yeah.
And again, we have to appreciate the people who put so much money into this. I said this on air. I was listening to Hits FM. Big ups to them once again. SD Kele, he said on there, he said he can spend 2,000 CDs on one skit. And he was narrating his most recent one, the wedding one. I don't know if you guys seen it. Go and check it out. Big salute to him. He said people got there at 7 a.m. They closed at 5 p.m. Because some people were late. They had to wait. He had to coach people on what to do. So much went into this, paying people, and all of this aside, we have to big up what they're putting into this because the TikTok stars, the amount of energy
And the kind of
It's more work.
and
It's
on
not
set.
easy. It's not
Let's
easy.
find a way to all love each other. That's all I'm saying.
that's a
I
thing.
mean,
That's all I'm saying.
if you can't beat them, join them. So I can't
Okay.
beat the TikTokers. I've done TikTok.
Join them, right?
Bloggers are cool.
Guys, send us messages at MX24GH on every single platform. We discuss these things to understand what people behind the scenes, people who are in the craft, are going through more so. Now, this story was very interesting to me because Sarkodie, he's someone I've looked up to, someone I respect so much for how he's carried himself, his music, even through the tough times. He's proven to people that he's a human being. He's made mistakes, he's apologized, but his class, his integrity, his music, whether you're a fan or not, you can't take that away from him. And again, this story was very, very interesting to me because you see Sarkodie and you feel like, nah, he's rich, man. But he said this himself. He was like, I went to Jay-Z's office to sell myself, but they ended up selling me to myself. Let me read what he said. He says, I went to Rock Nation, right, Jay-Z's office. I thought I was going to sell myself, not knowing they already knew me. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. He said, they were giving me a whole breakdown of myself. So I go to someone to tell them about myself, and they're telling me about me, basically. He carried on saying, even stuffs I didn't have. I kept quiet because I was going to sell myself, but they ended up selling me, to myself. And this was very interesting to me because I'm saying I'm someone who'd love to go to Sarkodie for advice, right? But to hear that with everything he's done, he goes to someone as big as Jay-Z's team and they're advising him. What do you think we can learn from this, right?
Like I see all the time, people are watching, whatever you're doing, people are watching, you know. You see, we put stuff out there and we get like 1,000 views, and you're wishing to get like 5,000 views and all that. Maybe that 1,000 views are the most relevant people, the most important people that need to watch it. So it's fine. So for me, I think this should give people the mindset and the realization that whatever you're doing, whatever songs you're putting out there, whatever things you do online, because they say the internet never forgets. People are watching. There are a lot of people outside there who are watching it. So it's an opportunity for you to do more, and don't be scared to tap into these plots. Don't get. You know, most of this time they are finding it very difficult. People, like when an artist goes outside, even trying to lobby or go and pay a courtesy visit to maybe Rock Nation is like, hey, nah, me corner bounce me. You understand all these kind of things. I think we should chill. We should put in the work, make the moves, and that is it. So for me, I think this is good, and I'm happy that Sarkodie, you should know this, man. Sarkodie won Best International Flow at the BET. Yeah. This is huge. He's the first African to win, right?
That's I don't know.
Sorry?
I'm not too sure about that.
You're not too sure about it? Yeah, I think so. But viewers, if you think I'm wrong, just correct me on that. Yeah, start to correct. But then,
listen, let me just add this. See, we grow every day, and there's one strategy I've always used. We met 3 days ago, and Moti was telling me that there are things I've done now. I'll be 2 years in the industry in August. Yeah. There are things I've done that people I know now that people who were here before I came don't know, and that's because I try anywhere I go in, Jason. I try to make sure one person knows about me before I leave there. So I traveled to a certain village near Chrome yesterday. A certain white man came there to do a donation. I made sure I connected with one of them. And now I'm thinking of how to get boreholes for certain people in a certain village. So anywhere I go, I try to make sure I connect with at least one person. If I connect with somebody, and then next time, maybe the person might even need me more than I need a person. I might need a person too. So anywhere you go, I mean, the journey is up. It's journey to the top. So anywhere you're going, anywhere you go, make sure you connect with somebody. Make sure you sell yourself to somebody. Sometimes they know you already, but just making sure they know you are around alone can help you.
Now, again, very good to hear that, Sarkodie is open and honest. And I'm going to bring to my people, because Sarkodie is us, right? He represents us. And this even goes for me. But what you guys have seen behind the scenes, do we have this attitude more so as artists and creatives? Because, again, in all honesty, we've heard, or sometimes you call Ghanaian artists for interview, he's late. Sometimes you want them to show up, they don't want to do. You go to an interview, even the response, the body language. And I've said this, that if we want to find the cause of our problems, we need to get to the root. And I've asked this again, that is it our attitude that's holding us back? Just like I've asked, is it our promotion that's not good enough? Is it our branding that's not good enough? Do you think artists, with what Sarkodie did, and creatives, and everyone who is part of this whole machine that makes this industry, knows this as much as Sarkodie did when he went to Jay-Z's office? And you've interviewed a lot of artists. You've been to a lot of artist events just like him. Is that the case here in Ghana? I need honesty. I need honesty. Because guys, if we don't accept what is going on, and again, I'm saying us because I'm part of it. If 90% of Ghanaian artists and creatives are like this, they'll say Jason is like that. They'll say Prudent is like that. They'll say he's like that.
Charlie Jason, I think some, for me sometimes if artists are behaving odd in terms of even granting interviews and all that, I sometimes try to believe that they're not in the mood and all that. And they're also human beings.
Do they behave like that on a regular basis?
A lot. This interview I had with Asantewa, which the BBC guy saw, initially didn't want to do it. She didn't want to do it. But look at where how far this interview had gone. And she knew it. I called her and said, I told her, this interview we're about to do, you didn't even like it. But see where this interview has landed you. Some of these things, it happens, but me, I don't take offense about it. I feel like probably she was in the mood. You know, ladies have a lot of mood swings. Even guys also maybe having problem at home, or maybe there's a music that he's writing, he's in his creative mood and all those things. So for me, I don't really want to take that too serious. But for me, I think also that if that is an attitude that some of them have deliberately started doing it, I think it's about time we put that one on pause. Because it's about time celebrities and creatives see granting interviews and granting interviews as a favor to the media house, or granting
is that what it's seen as?
That's how they see it.
Like it's a favor to a media house,
Well, I mean,
or an individual, not just
like,
a media house.
You're going to post it and get money. That's
what the thing.
And you've been
the
through
thing
this
you
a
make
couple of
money
times.
out.
Yeah, I mean, somebody wouldn't grant interview to you because they feel like what they call.
I feel like we got this guy on YouTube and all those things.
Wow.
Like I did an interview with Felinina 3 weeks ago about an encounter with E+. I'm like, oh, so the encounter with E+, did it help you? He said, oh, it helped me because it got people to know about me. We posted that, and she came into my DM to say, oh, so you came for the interview to go and tell people that I said this. Meanwhile, we did the interview, you said it.
Oh.
Yeah. So it happens.
And just the funny thing is when I'm doing interviews with artists outside, I'm like, I'm going to be asking you this, I'm going to be asking you that. In case you don't like what I'm asking you, just tell me. In case after the interview you don't like what happened, we can take it.
And it's not even a live show.
See, top people. I've done interviews with some top leaders in media houses who are industry people who we've done and they're like, oh, no, let's take it again. Oh, I think this one I didn't say, but let's do it again. So we all do mistakes.
But I get what you guys are saying again. But if now you guys have how you handle situations like this, right? Like Prudent is saying, he gets it. You know, some people have a chip on their shoulder. Some people don't. Some people are going to respond in a nice way. Some people are not. But not everyone reacts like Prudent.
Yeah, of course.
And that's the thing. This maybe per assumption could be what's holding us back as an industry. You know, if again, and I've used this word, I'm going to use it. If there's no synchronicity, if there's not an understanding between media houses and artists, between bloggers and social media influencers, between the DJ and the guy who's behind the camera, the lights guy. And I say these things because I don't think even those people get as much recognition. But we wouldn't be looking as good without the lights. And this is something we need to accept. But it seems like we're not accepting it.
I think it's about time, man. Like, it's about time we move from that kind of thinking and all that somebody's going to make money off you on YouTube and all that, because there are viewers, there are people who are watching.
Because imagine a Ghanaian artist goes to a Ghanaian media house and they tell you about yourself. Like, what are you talking about? You want to tell me about myself? And these are things that we hear that are happening. And if we don't hold ourselves to a higher esteem, then we're lost.
Yeah. And Jason, it's serious. You go to an event, you want to do an interview with an artist, and they tell you he can't do an interview today. And I'm just wondering.
When else can you do the interview?
Sorry?
When else can you do it?
When else can you do it?
And they have this funny thing they also do. When they come and then they are getting ready to perform and all that, they're relaxing, they're sitting in their tent, and you're like, oh, I want to have an interview with you before you get on stage. Or would you like to do it after you're done? Oh, I would like to do it after. Then when they're done, then they run and go. Yeah. As if they're doing something, they're harming me.
How do you call it? The bouncers to be pushing you, to be punching you.
I just need.
Wait, was this a specific interview?
Well, Lord, me first.
No, was that one specific?
Oh, Jason, I'm going to a lot.
Tell us.
Oh, me, I'm going to a lot.
Was that one specific?
But Jason, like you say, me, I take it cool. Oh, me, I take it cool. You say you're not going to do interview.
You see, they say it's not about what happens to you, it's about how you react when something is happening to you.
I'm always calm. And I'm happy most of these camera guys here know about these things, because I go to these events with them. And so I'm like,
tell a lot of people are harboring resentments in this little industry.
And
we need to clear out. We need to have a clear mind and a clean heart.
There are some artists, when you meet them at an event, oh my God, you will love an interview. You will love to. No, like artists, you can interview them each and every time, and it's always about, it's like you're having a conversation. Yeah. And you know one person I don't joke with.
Who's that?
Kiddy.
Nice one. Okay.
Camilo. These are people, when you see them at events, and this is few, but there are a lot of them. And I meet them. Someone like Kiddy, oh God, you will have fun. You will chat. I don't know about you.
I love that Camilo before. I mean, Camilo top of the time.
Yeah, I love the fact that,
you know what Camilo understands the importance of an interview.
Oh, yeah. Camilo is very
there are some artists that you are watching, like, oh, when we do interviews,
Wow.
how can you say this?
Yeah, I've heard it before.
I've heard it before.
It's very interesting.
So,
People,
now
people
you
know
what I
about me
do?
already. People know about me already.
It's very.
So do you know what I do?
What do you do?
So then I'm like, oh, let's talk. So what's up with you? Then I put the phone and the camera, the microphone. And I'm just trying to have a conversation with, so I get to know some of the stuff. One of the artists, I said, let's do it. They like put it to interview me, sir. You know, the VJ will interview me. Yesterday interview me. Today interview me. We are like, I said, okay, then no camera. That's what's up. We say they go on Europe tour. I said, this thing, I go for no. See, you're going on an Europe tour. Maybe probably this video. Oh, you know, they care safe. That's the thing.
We have to look into these things because
for me,
I think whenever
I'm not offended.
Whenever
like,
I'm
never offended by
But
it.
you shouldn't be offended.
These things, I'm going to have them because what I was going to say is it's very interesting to me that Sarkodie goes for a meeting with Jay-Z's Rock Nation, and per what he said and what he was told, it's led to things like this because I've always said these are the people that have the voices, you know, and your voices represent the people. So. And also, thank you for sharing this. Thank you for sharing this. Next time I have artists here, I'm going to discuss these things with them.
You have to talk
of course,
to
you
them.
get him to put the questions to them straight.
Put the questions to them.
You have to talk to
but
them.
the thing is, apart from artists and bloggers and presenters not seeing eye to eye, Zap Mallet, a legend, you know, he's come out to say new artists are not working with legendary producers as much. First of all, again, what's your take on this? Because also we've been discussing here the generations, you know, the old generation. I think I had Kojo Kin here not too long ago, and he even said that he feels like because the older generation and the new generations, because again there's that disconnect, that's why we don't see our culture more so. And that was a very interesting take, you know. I didn't even think about that, but he said, he was like, Jason, you know, the old people haven't told the new ones why it is so important for us to put language in the music, for us to put our clothing in the music. That's why things like high life is not as predominant as we'd want it to be. It is the bedrock of our music, but we're not getting it as much with these new artists. So when Zap Mallet comes and says something like this, you have to think about it. You know, what's your take?
With due respect, I think he has to come back again in terms of what exactly he's trying to talk about. Is it that he reached out to them and there wasn't a feedback? Because some of these young people don't know about Zap Mallet. Someone like Black Sheriff, I'm not saying, but then I don't know. Black Sheriff, when you look at Black Sheriff's age and you look at Zap Mallet and the things he has done over the period, and probably Black Sheriff is not actually meeting anybody around Zap Mallet. It's not, you know, most of these artists are sent all instrumentals and beats here and there. Did Zap Mallet send an instrumental to Blacko or any other youngie in the industry where there was no response or something? I think I'm not really clear on this particular one. Because
okay, so let me read what he said, then I'll get back to you. He said, the award-winning recording engineer indicated he and other old music producers have not put down their tools. So that means they're still working. They're still very active in their craft. Carry on and say, he made this note in a tweet replying to one of his fans when asked why producers like him have stopped recording in recent times. He said, boy, only if you know the game. We haven't stopped. Thing is, nobody knows us again because we're not hot anymore. And this was a very interesting take.
You see, he was talking about the connection, getting like the instrumentals to the young guys to produce the songs to them. And that's very true. I was reading about Zap Mallet. I felt like he's produced a lot of songs, like a lot of songs.
Some of us,
I didn't even know he produced those
Mallet.
songs. I was reading when I was in the car coming, I was reading those. Okay. Has he reached out to them? And he should also know that we're in a new era and our sound is quite different. Okay. So it's just about collaborating, fusing the old into the new. To produce something
guys,
new.
Okay, I'm trying to get this argument, and I see where the old should reach out to the young as much as the young should reach out to the old. But is that, like, what I want to say is that a healthy argument in the sense that in other industries, it doesn't seem so. Rick Rubin, right? He's a legend in America. He's worked with Jay-Z. He's worked with Eminem. He's worked with Kendrick Lamar. Again, is it healthy to say if the young ones don't reach out to the old ones, nothing is going to happen?
Yes, maybe.
Looking at all they've done, shouldn't that be enough?
Maybe those you are mentioning, okay. Their management, the people who manage those legends are very active. Maybe. Because maybe I want to reach out to Zap Malik. How am I going to reach out to him? He's not even active on social media.
Yeah, he's not even. Maybe he's not even on.
His
social
email
media.
is not even active.
Maybe he's not even on social media.
So how am I going to reach out to him? You see, those people are there. I believe they have managements that are very active to say, okay, we have this. We want to work this out. Esakwa did something with this man.
Thomas.
No. The other man, this man, the man who sang like Areho Nyumbi sang.
Oh, the one who died.
No, he's still alive. I think he has a leg.
Prudent. Calm down on us, my brother.
You know,
Prudent,
we just talking about that. Remember the guy who?
Prudent, I'm going to give you a
cancel.
This man sings with some ladies.
Oh, Yao Somafo.
Yubab.
Yao Sapon.
They did something together. Didn't you like it?
Man, I'm here.
Didn't we like it, Jason? We loved it. So maybe the
but
people around
Sakwedi has done a lot with it. It grows more. But it comes to people like Last Mid.
So you think if a young artist really wants to get Zamalek's number,
Jason,
he couldn't get it?
Jason,
maybe he could get the Bobe bread.
Jason, the thing is, no, we're not talking about the fact that owned me access and so. We are speaking on the fact that one, they are not even aware of his music. You don't know some of his songs. If he has a management team who are looking forward to do collaboration with these people, and I feel like Zamalek, imagine Zamalek calling some of the people in his management team and telling them, oh, I've got this beat that I think if Larusso jams on it, it will be nice. Good. Kofi Mole jams on it, or Kwesi jams on it, it will be then good
or
to
Jason
go.
Jams on it.
Or Jason jams on it, you know. So it's I think some of these things is not always about one party. And some of these kids, some of them, they're even scared to even come to these people because they feel like, Charlie, big man, Bob.
As they listen to you, now we did that person.
CEO, I make KK for some VGM, and I was talking about the fact that, the time when they listen to Big Kiddy, he said, no, we cannot talk that thing, but you know, be small, you know, be old man, you be young boy.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I don't like, again, I'm trying to hope that from both ends it works out because you see Jay-Z is what? Is he 52? If I'm not mistaken. But when you see Jay-Z interacting with Kendrick Lamar, you know, interacting with Kevin Hart, you know, going to basketball games with his long hair, the way he looks, you know, it really tells you age is just a number. Yeah. But it seems like that's not the case here. Like, small thing want to throw you away. Like, okay, bro, you had your time.
And you know, funny thing, that's not fair. That's why we start calling legend.
Nobody wants to call a legend, my brother. Nobody. But the thing is, you can be a young legend.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Okay, Jason,
we have to. Oh, me, I'm a legend. I know what I'm about. But anyways, to other legends, Chris Brown says he wants to work with Beyonce, man. That'll be his to-do list, you know. And, you know, as big as Chris Brown is, you know, he's shown acknowledgement that he still wants to work with Beyonce. And Beyonce's worked with so many artists.
Like Shatawale.
So he left there to of course. She's working with Beyonce.
So that means we're working hard.
Yeah. We are working hard.
It's a project.
But still, he came for Shatawale. It wasn't
a solo project with you.
No, but he came for Shatawale. You could have gone for
anybody else. That's the biggest collaboration.
Yeah.
So don't tell us about history. We are working
in our music history. But I'm saying that don't make it look. Okay, it's good. We appreciate it. But you see, the thing is, can one of our artists here in Ghana or in Africa get Beyonce on his album?
That can happen.
That would happen, but not now. That's what Chris Brown is calling. That's what Chris Brown is calling.
Why not now? Why can't it happen now?
I'm just saying that can it happen now?
It can.
Then do it.
So maybe it's in the pipeline.
Maybe you never know.
Do it.
It's all about the fact.
No,
but it can't happen now.
No, it can happen now.
I mean, Beyonce
maybe it's even in the pipeline.
They shared a Grammy. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't have an issue.
Burna Boy had the only song, which was himself, no features, on the whole album.
Yeah, but I'm saying that. No, I'm just saying that. I would love to see these things happen, but I'm saying that from where I start, I think it will take a while for these things to happen.
How many years?
Well, I'm not going to give timelines, but I'm saying it will take a while. I've seen Omale working with Justin Bieber and all those things. These are all good fits. These are all good indications that it will happen soon. But you're saying it can happen now. Then let's see somebody do that. Let's see it happen.
But it's a good thing, you know,
It
to see
is.
Chris Brown was his work.
But he's trying to downplay Chris Brown, like, oh, even when I wale for a year.
Oh no, that one I'm not going to agree to.
That's
that.
what I'm
Come on,
saying.
that's Chris Brown.
No, I'm not saying that.
A legend.
Your guy.
That's my guy.
I'm
Yo,
saying
I'm
that.
not even going to lie.
Listen.
That's what
I'm just trying to say that.
LA,
I'm just trying to say that. Nobody should sit here and tell us that we are not working. We are working.
That's what I was trying
because
to do. That Chris Brown is there. And
When he hears we're working, he says we're going to get complacent. When we then hear, guys, we have to go to our game, but I want you to know that it's all about the Betway Battle of the Surfaces. Are you cool on clay, the greatest on grass, the hero of the hardcore? Then enter Betway's Battle of the Surfaces promotion, and you could win a share of 140,000 cedis in cash and daily free bet prizes. Simply register your champion, pick an opponent, and bet on any tennis Grand Slam tournament to qualify. Are you ready to be the next Grand Slam champion? Let me know. Enter. This is how you let me know, basically. Enter today at betway.com.gh. Very simple stuff. And terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commissions of Ghana. No under 18s. Gaming license is number GCSB 22K2550G. Very simple stuff. Now, Ice Adonis is coming to MX24. Now, it's a story of two stepsisters whose rivalry turns to hatred when one sister is framed for murder, basically. From the action-packed opening episode featuring a prison break followed by a dramatic fight at a wedding, the story twists and turns through 5 years as a wrong sister battles to win back the life and love she's been taken away from, basically. So Ice Adonis premieres on MX24 this July 4, 2022. For sponsorships, all you have to do is call 024-302-4552. I mean, there's action, there's drama, there's murder, there's love, there's hatred, there's everything. Very, very intriguing stuff. So stay tuned in to MX24GH. You guys ready to make some money?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you just what you say about Chris Brown, you're not going to make any money today.
Today I make money. The last time I came here, I won.
Simple, guys. If you want to play this game, phone, laptop, anything that connects to the internet, a tablet, get a Betway account, put some money in there. Top right corner is where you deposit. Again, at the top right corner, instant games, loads of games. And today we're playing Soccer Striker. You guys ready?
Yeah.
I mean, the weekend is coming.
Yeah.
We need money.
We need money.
Yeah.
Okay, where you
Today,
going?
my usual fufu cost like, it used to cost like 20 cedis. Today it's 50 cedis.
What?
Today.
Yeah. Today.
Who are you buying?
Depends on
like,
what you buy.
Oh, yo,
What you buying,
I'm telling you
man?
that
Yeah, it was like 8 CDs.
No,
Let's go.
hey, 8 cedis for here.
You buy,
No, me.
No, just for here.
Yeah.
So let's play the game. Go middle, left, or right, man.
Let's do middle.
Middle, you sure?
Middle, yeah, middle.
Peter, you think he's gonna win?
He's losing big time.
Okay, let's see. Middle, left, or right. He said middle. Let's go middle. Let's see if my man can make some money. He made
never lost before,
money. Cha-ching. I'm trying to get some.
Yes, you
balloons
go,
and
then
stuff.
I go.
I'm not going today.
You're not
Okay, I'm going right. Let's go right.
If Jason goes, makes it more harder for me to win.
Do you realize that wherever you're here,
You can't win.
yeah, like
That's
what's
the
going
thing.
on? It's like whenever you're
No,
here.
it's simple. You're wearing red. Yeah, Manchester United fan. You guys don't
Oh,
win.
Charlie, who you
anything.
losers?
And
Peter, just go.
yo, let's go left.
Let's see where your confidence is going to
That ain't
take
working.
you. I think
I'm a winner for today.
I'm very red. I'm going to say no, but I can't make no money. So he's the only one who scored.
Of course.
And on that note,
Thank you.
this is yours, my brother.
Thank you, Betway. Thank you.
From the never get home.
Nah, you lost. And because you're a Manchester United fan,
Next time I'll come here, I'll rock this.
You revving this, right? Nice one. Big salute to my Betway family. Thank you so, guys, for sponsoring this part of the show. And basically, you guys are also part of the Betway family. Very quickly, we have to sign off. What's happening this weekend, man?
Okay, so like I said, Miss V is having an album launch party.
You're going, right?
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, we're going. We are going.
Okay, when and
Yeah.
where? Is it open to the public?
I think it's strictly invitation, but of course you are Jason LA, you would get an invitation, no two ways about that. 10:30, the album's name is 10:30. This is because Miss V is celebrating 10 years in the music industry.
Wow.
Yes, and then she's 30
Wow.
years.
Like a
Yesterday
decade-
she was
a decade.
30 years old. Yes.
Wow, it doesn't even
1992.
seem like a decade. That's how good or well
Yeah.
she's done, basically.
And she cut her hair because she feels cutting your hair represents a new beginning, a new style, a new energy. And he has released a 10-track album which features Bella Shmurda, Tiwa,
Yeah, the song to you, right?
Kwesiata, great collaborations
Nice
here.
one.
So yeah,
Nice
so we'll be going and then we'll be bringing you update on Monday.
Yes, Monday most definitely. What are you doing this weekend, man?
Guys, this weekend I think I'll be working more, so you should check out my stuff on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, the 1957 News. Yeah.
The 1957 news.
Yeah.
Okay.
People like usually say, so you can reach me out like on WhatsApp or everywhere, 0245865539. And then the number I took you because of something. I'll tell you later.
Yo, me, I want to ask for certain things.
Okay,
That's why I want
get
to
it.
put my number out there to my fans. You know, me and Prudom have been walking too much. So I'm even sure about me, honest, man.
Yeah, it's
you know, we
been
need to put
man.
petitions out.
Why just the praise say make you not rain this weekend?
It don't go rain, But guys, thank you so much for making
Charlie,
time.
quick one. Today's
yeah.
my grandmother's birthday.
Oh wow!
80 today, so
Granny,
Yo!
we love you, Granny.
Yeah.
Yo,
80, yeah.
yo, that's good
So
news.
next week we have a party at home. You guys should come.
Okay.
And let's chill.
Okay,
Charlie,
they want to
the-
post up
the
on Instagram,
flyers.
right?
Yeah.
What's her name?
She's Hannah.
Oh
Grandma
wow, lovely
Hannah.
name.
Yeah.
Charlie, big up. To
I love her, man. Like she's
Yeah.
she's
Charlie,
been there for
we have
me,
to
yeah.
sign off, man. Happy birthday to your grandmother,
Yeah,
right?
my grandmother.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Guys, going to be here Monday. I know you're going to miss me. Just 2 days, but have a very safe weekend. And when we get on Monday, tell us what you did on the weekend. Salute.
They'll play a high press to force the mistakes.
They'll dominate the aerial ball. They too tall. We will handle the pressure and smash them on the break.
The number 9 has scored in their last 5